All right. This is it. Well, with a special guest.
For our podcast.
Wow.
I can't hear the. Oh, I have it turned down.
Oh,
Okay.
good job, idiot.
Yep.
Live one job.
I don't know why I was like that.
No, this is no start over podcast. This is start it, end it, upload it.
Yeah,
Click
it
and
reduces editing work.
Exactly. All
We're
of this
lazy.
right here can be produced in 15 minutes. Like the longest part is hitting the render
we-
button.
We're joined by a special guest today. Listeners, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi everyone.
You don't have to say your
come up with
name.
a Cool name.
You don't have to come up with a cool name. Just come up with something right now.
Can I just be Dina?
You can be
I'm
whatever
Dina.
you like.
If it's with the D.
Dina.
name.
That's really far away from your actual name for sure.
Yeah, Dina. Okay, welcome to the podcast, Dina. Glad to have you. Much requested, long awaited. Didn't know if we could get her to show up, but we have her here.
I was
Today in
able
the
to
studio.
Squeeze you guys in. Sorry.
Yeah.
Tell us about yourself.
Tell you about myself. Wow. Okay. Well,
What do you do?
I'm an interior designer. Actually, I design people's
Oh.
homes all day. Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Will and I could use a bit of interior design ourselves.
Yeah. You really could. Your office here is pretty bland.
Yeah.
It is an office.
It reflects
We
our
pay rent.
souls.
We actually can't have a business here. It's in the renting contract in our complex that we are not allowed to have businesses.
Oh
No.
no.
We're to
So
throw us under the bus.
we can never actually collect money from this little channel we have running, David.
Well, it's not like we're making money anyway, so like.
I don't know. You have like 3 subscribers, right? I mean.
You're talking to 2 of them. This is the channel right
This
here.
is the fan group.
This is all.
We are our own fan group, yeah. Okay.
That's wild.
Wow. So David, earlier, moments ago in the living room, you said, "What do we talk about in the podcast?" And you said nothing, and I had some ideas. We'll just
Anina or
just
Bina,
run through my
Dina.
ideas.
I hear you're making pot holders.
I am making pot holders. Yes.
Wow,
for all of my
how craftsy of
friends.
you. That's pretty cool.
Oh,
All of
thank
your
you.
friends.
Yeah, all
Wow.
my friends. Yeah, I'm making one for all of my colleagues, and then you two.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Everyone will have a matching pot holder. That's really exciting.
Yep.
Yeah. So that was David's idea to talk about that, and that's how far it went. Right
well,
there.
I don't know, David.
Look,
really
it's
played the
does- it's
part
not-
of picking out.
I mean, the topic's
essential
not gonna
things.
go when you try to kill it. You know, like that.
Mhm.
You
Okay.
didn't participate in
Okay,
it, then you're
revive
like,
it. Revive it.
okay. We spent like 3 hours in Joann's fabrics trying to pick out the correct
That's
correct
true.
patterns and the correct,
Mhm.
texture and colors for the pot pads.
The pot pads.
It was
That's
like-
a fun name. Where did you come
Thank
up
you.
with pot pads?
I don't know. Just right now, I misspoke and said pot pads.
Right.
It happens often.
It's okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
we did spend a lot of times in Joann's. I think that we
It
walked
was
through
like-
every aisle at least probably 5
Oh.
times.
Oh yeah.
It was pretty bad.
Yeah.
It was disgusting. It was
And
overwhelming.
then it was like
It was getting really
It
hot
was.
at the end too. I was like so
there were
flustered.
so many, and it was like we need red and teal and yellow,
What kind of
Teal.
red, David?
but none of a soft red. So essentially a pink. But we didn't know we had to find soft red until we found
I said
20
that
fabrics
from
of
the
red.
very beginning. I said soft red.
I don't personally remember that. All I knew was the purgatory that was. She just said a color, and then we would spend half an hour trying to find that color, bring her that color, like trained loyal dogs, for her to say, "No, go
No.
put it back." Not even
No.
close.
She just
That's
like
how
looks
we
at it and
feel.
smiles, and it's like, oh, I'll put it back.
Yeah, exactly.
It was like a.
The kid, like,
hmm.
Can we buy this? And she's like, no, go put it back. It's like, oh,
Well, you guys
okay.
were like really narrowing in on the colors. It was like I gave you 3 color options, and you just like chose one and really went gung ho for it. When I like really wanted one that like had maybe 2 or even 3 of the colors in it. It's okay.
yeah.
But you didn't
We
say
found
what
some.
other colors. You were
With
just like,
yeah,
"Go
and
get
and
that
also
one
the
color."
appropriate pattern as
Yeah.
well.
Well, the pattern.
Whether or
thing is
not
just,
it could
you
be
have to
floral.
know if it's cheesy or if it's good.
Cheesy.
It just
Yeah,
takes
okay.
an
The one with the sexy mermaids was pretty
Oh.
good.
I
Did
surprised
you
we
think
didn't
I
pick that
saw
one out.
that.
Oh, okay, well the mermaids
Oh, you didn't
on
see
this
it?
one.
Oh, shoot.
It was pretty much like how I imagine like an old biker man would wear a bandana of this pattern, and what it was mermaids not wearing clothes.
Were they
Just
actually
like-
It was
naked?
kind of
Pretty
like
much.
drawn
That's
in like
kinda-
1950s sort of like style.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's kind of out there for
Like
Joann.
basically, like they would.
It
Have,
was.
like,
It was
a
pretty
piece of
pretty
the,
racy.
hair
Not
go
racy.
over their nipples, so they don't see that part. But they were naked
Oh.
for sure.
Wow.
Yeah, they definitely did not have seashell bras on.
Their fins were out. Yeah, it was.
Their fins were out?
Yeah, their fins.
Like just their tail?
Yeah.
Well, every mermaid's tail is out. It's just out there.
Yeah, well, that's where they poop, and they really
Very
don't cover that
indecent.
up. Yeah.
Do you ever see fish with clothing on? Not in a cartoon?
The first SpongeBob for sure, but that's not really based on real life.
No.
No, sadly not. Do you think that David and I's presence there accelerated that process of just us bringing you stuff of one color, or did that slow it down?
It definitely was productive because once I'm in Joann's for a long time and I feel like I'm not making progress, I just leave.
Oh
And
my.
we still left Joann's with fabric. See,
And we forced you to get fabric because you didn't want to.
And you know what?
You didn't want to get fabric. We were like, no, we're buying these. We picked them out.
You know what? Every single one of my pot holders has the 2 fabrics that we bought from Joann's in it. Every single one that I made.
Every single one, wow.
Yeah.
And then we went to Hobby Lobby, and then like within 5 minutes, we were like basically done.
Okay, Hobby Lobby's
It's
selection
amazing.
was far better. I hate to say
Hobby
it.
Lobby had
Yeah.
good, and they had a lot less selection than
It was
Joann.
a less amount, and they were just more trendy fabrics. Joann's was so like, I don't know, grandma.
So grandma-y.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The naked fucking mermaids and shit.
Yeah, that's something
I
your grandma
did really
would
like
have.
that one, or I guess there was like a few of them of the old patterns. You remember what I'm talking about?
No.
The ones that I was like, oh my gosh, these are so cute. My mom would love these.
Oh, there's just like.
It
Oh,
was,
the
like,
one. Yeah, you
vintagey,
picked
like,
out like 3 of them
girls.
and put them all back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I
Yeah.
told my mom about them today, and she was like, oh my gosh, we have to go back.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay,
I'll
So
stick
you-
with them.
getting them anyway.
If that's the case, do you think Joann Fabrics is like the big lots? They just get like the shit bin stuff from the bigger box stores?
I don't know. I think that they just go for like the classic names, you know,
Mm,
like Calico Fabrics and Keepsake Fabrics. They
I don't
just,
know
like,
all the
stick
fabric
with
brands.
The same brands that they've done for probably years and years. Like I'm sure that those ran at one time, but
Yeah, maybe.
Joann's is behind the curve.
yeah. Because if you
They're not willing to
notice-
innovate.
Did you see at Hobby Lobby they had that like wall of fabrics or like the aisle? Most of them were just kind of like in those little like stand free
Yeah.
things, but then there was like that one that was like a true aisle, and those were all like almost the exact. I think that they were some of the exact same fabrics as Joann's, and it was like all of the just like classic brands that were just.
I
mean,
see.
There's a reason that they're all not out in the front.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't know if we want to change topics, because like this has run out of steam. Fabrics and shit. Let's talk about like dicks or something, like ball sacks, or like something funny, you know, David?
I thought you said we wouldn't be editing the podcast. We'd have to edit that out.
No, we don't. We put it.
Oh.
That's right in the middle. We don't
Was
have
it
the
funny?
shit.
Oh my gosh, sorry. I didn't-
Was it just too girly?
We saw the THOT when we were driving to Hobby Lobby.
Yeah, we did see that thought.
Some
You
dumb
almost
thought.
talked to her. I think that she might have heard you screaming thought.
If you didn't, did I don't remember. Did I try to roll down the window and then like did I fake it?
You actually rolled down.
If you let me roll down the window, I would have said something. Yeah, because that's like it's something I do. It's like if we're driving in the car, Will and I, and like we see somebody with a lifted truck wearing a cowboy hat, I'll fake roll down the window and be like, "Does that hat take 10 gallons?" Just like say something stupid like that, and then Will's like, "Don't." It's funny.
I mean, I don't have my child's lock on because I.
So when I saw that THOT, I was like, oh my god. But then like I made eye contact with her and she was staring at us.
Yeah, she was.
And we were staring at her.
Her thought so loud.
We probably that's a misconnection, you know.
Right. Yeah.
She's probably thinking about it. She's like that one man in the car next to me. Post aware.
Post what?
Isn't Misconnections an actual like website? You can like.
There's like a section of it on like Craigslist.
Yeah. You should post it on there.
For no one to
misconnection. Yeah, because why would she be looking at Craigslist misconnections?
Because maybe she also posted a misconnections. You should.
Oh my god, maybe she posted it. Oh my god.
What would you?
Rude boy in car next to me is calling me a thought.
Okay.
I would really like to speak with you. I mean, what would you put to meet up with this person? What would you put on misconnections? Like,
oh, like what I call her.
Didn't look at my when I screamed.
I would say, what day was that? Was that Monday?
Yeah, because I got to get off of work early that day.
Okay, I'd be like Monday, early evening. I don't know what I would say.
Like 4:30 maybe.
She was driving a white SUV. We were at the corner of whatever road that is. And Perkins, yeah. I don't know. I don't feel like she'd find me. You know, if she did, I don't think she'd reply.
You don't
sadly.
think so? Why?
Who the fuck replies to those anyway?
Why would she? She probably has already forgotten about our interaction and the fact that the people in the car next door were staring at her the entire time we were at the light.
Yeah, thoughts don't think about much, so.
No. Sad.
And is there a B? You said A.
What? Oh, B. I don't think we made that good of a connection when we made eye contact for a split second.
Well,
I don't think
the
spark was there.
Connections because you missed the connection.
Oh, okay.
They had a connection. David was shouting dumb thought at her from a slightly cracked window. Let's say you have a dinner date. What do you think you talk about?
I would just talk about. Well, first off, we gotta get to like know each other. Where like, you know, like I don't know anything about. I don't know her name. First off, so I need to know that.
How do you not know her name? I feel like you have to know.
Well, right now I don't know her name.
You literally teleport in front of her, and you're at like a nice.
And we're at Chili's.
Yeah, yeah.
You know.
And you're at Chili's.
I don't know. We just have to get to know who she is. Standard questions, I guess.
Like what?
At that point, small talk questions.
Like.
What do you mean, like what? Like,
often. In
like,
that white car
yeah. Are you? Oh, what are you here at OSU for? Oh, blah 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 blah. You're here over the summer. Blah blah blah. You do anything? Blah blah blah. What do you do?
You're already making it not interesting as fuck.
Blah 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 blah.
Blah blah blah.
How about like?
Yeah. A little boring stuff.
What's your favorite roller coaster you've ever ridden?
I don't want her to think I have autism. Dude, what's your favorite roller coaster? I was at Frontier City. I was able to ride Silver Bullet. It go loop loop. It real fun.
If that one's her favorite roller coaster, she's living a shit life.
Well, I'm not allowed to like
places.
Oh yeah, what's your favorite roller coaster?
Dude, it's gotta be the Titan or the Shockwave. From Six Flags for sure.
I feel like the Titan is like a cop-out answer. Hello, like you can't use the Titan.
Why not?
Because it would be such like 90% of people would say the Titan.
But the Titan is a good roller coaster, right? It's my favorite one.
I don't know that 90% of all people would say the Titan.
What's your favorite, Dina?
Please get my name right. I mean, if you ever want me to come back on this podcast, you can't just.
Is it the Judge Voice Scream?
That's a shitty one. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't have a favorite one? See, this is what would happen if I asked her that at Chili's. She would just be like,
never ridden one
what's a roller coaster?
I probably would have said Titan or Texas Giant, but I don't want you to shit all over me.
Well.
Yeah, David would immediately reply like, that's the worst fucking answer in the whole fucking world.
I'm leaving.
What a missed connection.
After I eat my chicken Krispies.
All right.